because the objective here is for us to achieve the outcome, not for everybody to get the same amount. Fair does not mean everybody gets the same amount, in case any of you didn't know. That is not what fair means. Fair means things are distributed in such a way that leads us to achieving the desired outcome. So is it fair that LeBron's son doesn't play in the games at all while LeBron plays most of the game? Yes, because they ain't equal. He should be on the bench. The best chance for the team to win is for a son to be on the bench and the dad to be on the court. All right, that's the way it works. And if it flips, then it flips. But until it flips, it is fair for the situation to be what it is. So fair is subjective based on the person who's making the decision as to what's fair and what's not. Now, let's talk about why that matters. If two people are trying to come to terms and come to an agreement on a situation, but they are not equal in power and status and in resources, then the side that is bigger or has more power, status, and resources, they get to make more decisions about what's fair than the other side does. This is not an equal deal. You all saw this with Mr. Zelensky from the U country when he came to America and had a sit down with President Trump and Vice President Vance. And it appeared on camera, at least. Who knows what the rest of the conversation was off camera, but we know these days is what people do. The cameras come on, all of a sudden people start fronting. Mr. Zelensky started talking as if he was on equal footing with the United States. And he quickly got put in his place by J.D. Vance and then Donald Trump, who said, wait a minute, you're coming in here talking to us like you are dictating terms here. The only reason you are still in existence and your country still exists is because we're helping you out. So let's not lose sight of this. And Trump was 100% correct. If two people are not equal in status, resources, and power, then fair does not mean 50-50. No, this is not a 50-50 deal. That'd be like LeBron's son going to the coach of the Lakers and saying, hey, I should be playing just as much as my dad. No, you shouldn't, because you ain't good. You are not helping the team win. That's why you sit on the bench when we have a game. And if the game is over and there's a blowout and we're already winning by 30, then maybe you can get in and you can shoot the ball and you can score a couple points. But if we're trying to win the championship, you ain't playing. Why? Is that fair? Yes. Why? Because of how much do you contribute to the bottom line? So this is what fairness means, folks. And some of you, again, still have this definition of fairness that you got from preschool, which means everybody gets the same amount. You played with the toy for 5 minutes. Now he gets to play with the toy for 5 minutes. Yes, in preschool, that is true. As soon as you graduate from preschool, folks, that shit is over. Everybody got it? As soon as you get out of preschool, that's over. All right. It is not equal. Fair does not mean equal. Fair means what makes the most sense for us to achieve the outcome.